toward the mid-season, and we're on EA. And here come the Saints. They'll be led by a three-time Pro Deshaun Watson.
And his that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. Now has no interceptions, but they won. For him is team won. Led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Buckeye J.K. Dobbins, and he sneaks.
He done got fucked up.
Only for a couple here. Second down for him from a week ago. 16 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him, and he'll get
that's no bueno.
To the 32
Not the way you want to start.
So the Bucs
That's fine,
now
though.
in great shape to begin their initial possession. They'll be led out by their now 36-year-old quarterback who's in his 14th NFL season, their former MVP, Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan won an MVP. Crazy.
Interception. Here's Ryan. This is Smith for the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now Ryan.
Oh!
In the middle of the field and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you got
Right, same thing again, guys. Come on. Come on, Iwikebe.
20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into
let's go. Come on.
Offense has to keep pace.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain. He's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you come
Let's go. Oh, with what? With what, sir? With what?
So instead of forcing the field goal,
trying to make something happen that just
bogus.
didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
Eckler. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
Eckler again.
Get off that line. Let's go.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Trying to punch it in.
Get off the line! Why would you stop that? Just go through the fucking line.
Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Let's go, JK. Great run.
Get a good gain of 9 here up to the
Let's get that fat boy in there. And let's bring him on through then. Come on. Go right at TJ Watt.
Last level being the secondary.
This is what I want.
And oftentimes we call them a hybrid combination. Defensive
You can't tackle me with one person. Let's go.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the
We got so much versatility back in that backfield.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk.
Let's go, Juszczyk.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just.
Y'all just don't even know what's coming.
There's a lot of good on that play when we see the big fella taking a rumble into the secondary. But how about the big part of it, taking care of the football? He doesn't carry it very often, but when he does, he's got to make sure that he doesn't get it popped free. Unlike Mike Tolbert in Super Bowl 50, carrying the ball popped free, turnover, and it hurt his team.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
That's some feeling.
Watson off play action. He'll find Metcalf.
How many times does this motherfucker fumble?
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger.
This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down
How?
to the edge of the red zone. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has...
into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Let's go. Let's go, Ricardo Allen.
Possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15.
And there are really very few fullbacks in the NFL today that get used as weapons in the passing game. But Kyle Juszczyk, definitely one of them. Part of the reason he's been a Pro Bowler 5 years in a row.
It's a first down and more for Dobbins. Escapes the defender. And he'll be taken down.
Go ahead.
26. A big play there. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. After 1 second. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Dobbins.
How do you get stopped right there? Just go hard.
2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, tried his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Dillon.
Oh, how do we hold? How are we coming in this game so unprepared?
We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson. crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
I heard all the stories. I watched some of the tape of the old school guys, the throwback guys who were the punishing runners and knocked people aside to pick up yardage. I'm so glad I was sitting here today and got to see it with my own eyes.
To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Tucker's kick is good.
Gotta get some points, that's fine.
Still trailing, it's 7-3. So they do get... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there. And
that's good shit right there, y'all.
Well, Charles, you talk about this offense and this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, it's now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Oh, he messed him up, too.
Now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not very much of an advantage. You might be playing well, not slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Ryan. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3.
We need another turnover on them. We've already had 2 on our side. Trippier's. I'm going to bring the heat.
Coming up at halftime,
yeah, this is going to work out.
To check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now. Hard to believe the halfway
That's a great play.
Season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
2nd and 12 now. At the
what are we doing over there?
Line. Meanwhile, Ryan's throw there taken in by Smith.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing
probably should have called the cover 6 right here. Come on, Mosley. Need you. Oh, he got killed. Oh, that's a great play right there. That was all defensive pressure, defensive line pressure.
This pass is going to wind up incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. Santos' kick is
cash
up
money.
and through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10.
They gave me a lot of time, though. I can tie this up.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend
Come on,
upon.
we running this out.
On that one as well.
Let's go. Oh, I thought he had it.
30 up to the 33.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they
still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. He's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? On first down, it's Watson. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at their 38. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. And this is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Ryan. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half.
3 turnovers, crazy. We're better than that.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play
I don't
it
know
here
this
on
is enough
1st
time,
and 10.
so.
Well, indeed, try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Calais Campbell on the stop. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Sure.
So we are at halftime here on Halloween. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
We need 3 rushing touchdowns in the second half, really.
Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. In trouble, and he's taken down.
How does he get hurt?
Looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Oh, he's in the locker room. That's Dunzo.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
On the give, this is Eckler. And he's
what did we do?
Behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it.
Decline.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Ryan. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times.
Run Labrum. That might be Dunzo for the year. That's like that shoulder area.
You know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet, and that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go though. That'll be a 41.
All right, here we go. Come on now.
4 yards there on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Let's play our game.
Now the attention turns to the Saints.
Not their
offense
game.
getting
Our
ready
game.
for their first possession of the second half.
Come on now.
Defense did its job by
Yep.
forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying,
That's
okay,
fucking
first
good.
half was
That's a
theirs,
good
but
play.
now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Watson.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry here for the fullback Juszczyk. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play, he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they...
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Stephen Weatherly. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
Heck of a play there by Olivier Vernon to get upfield and bring him down behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Watson gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Oh, he gets free left side.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Munch.
This is swung out to Eckler. Oh, nice move.
Put me on skates.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Damn it.
Austin Eckler.
It's like literally what he lives
scored on the
for.
ground and through the air.
That sucks.
Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro.
None of my guys have any type of...
2 after the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Another run here with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
Back to throw, Watson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Watson. Catch made here by Campbell. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him,
should have been picked, I think.
We'll step aside and be right back. Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
Why did it take him 30 years to release the ball?
So it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10.
To the air yet again. Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got him.
Let's go.
Touchdown, New Orleans. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we got a tie game here in the fourth.
All right, y'all. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Big way.
They started on the ground with Eckler.
Let's go.
He sneaks his way forward only for
I need two good defensive players, basically. They got to be the linebackers.
Completely taken out of this game.
All right, we're going cover 4.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go.
Let's go. Hey, need you, Mosley. Need you to play it right now. They won't run again. They're not going to run. They did. What of a hit. Way to come down, Diggs.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now Ryan.
Oh.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They
Let's go.
understand the situation. They don't need
you.
to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Uncorks one for Davis.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Able to find Ertz. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, I need you.
Ertz again.
God darn it, man.
Takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Once more, here's Eckler. In the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. A handoff, it's Eckler, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.